So your life now has expiry dates. Why? Because they can turn your life off.
How are you doing, my dearest family? Welcome again to Direct TV, bringing to the truth with your brother Joshua. My dearest family, I'm still not happy about what's going on in Nigeria, but I came across a video that I would like each and every one of us to just watch before we dive into our video today from the man of God, Pastor Chris. It is something that I just came across. I thought to remind you guys again. Watch this.
Some of you don't really understand the reason behind President Trump's recent intervention in the Christian genocide happening in Nigeria. Many people saw the headline, but very few know the deeper reason why the United States and the world are finally stepping in. Let's start from the beginning. Over the last decade, America has been Nigeria's biggest international security partner. Washington has supplied drones, bomb kits, fighter jet upgrades, and intelligence worth billions of dollars. The idea was simple. Help Nigeria defeat Boko Haram and its offshoot, ISWAP. Just this year, the U.S. approved another $346 million arms package for Nigeria. Precision bombs, missiles, and targeting systems meant to strengthen the Air Force. Before that, there was the sale of 12 Super Tucano aircraft worth $500 million delivered under the Trump administration. Add that to years of counterterrorism training, logistics support, and humanitarian funding. On paper, Nigeria should by now have one of the most battle-ready armies in Africa. But what's the result? The killings continue. Entire villages still get wiped out in Plateau, Benue, Kaduna, and Borno. Churches are attacked almost every week. Children are abducted from schools. Farmers can't go to their fields. Soldiers keep dying in ambushes, sometimes because they run out of ammunition. So America is asking the same question many Nigerians have been asking quietly for years. Where is all the money going? Because the United States tracks every dollar it spends. It knows when weapons are delivered, when training is done, and when things don't add up. Intelligence reports show that despite billions invested, Nigeria's security forces remain under-equipped, under-motivated, and deeply compromised. And that's the root of America's frustration. Trump's declaration that Nigeria is a country of particular concern was not only about religion, it was about credibility. Washington is tired of funding what looks like an endless war with no genuine intention to win. When a country keeps receiving military support but still allows terrorists to thrive, it raises suspicion. When attacks follow the same pattern, Christians targeted in their villages, priests kidnapped, worshippers slaughtered in churches, and there's still no serious response, the world begins to wonder whether the violence is being quietly tolerated. That's why Trump's words hit so hard. They are killing record numbers of Christians in Nigeria, and I will not allow that to continue. Those weren't diplomatic words. They were words of anger, frustration from a government that's been watching Nigeria repeat the same cycle for over a decade. And now, America isn't alone. The Canadian Parliament has discussed the killings. British lawmakers have questioned why Nigeria still receives military aid. The European Union has called for independent investigations into attacks that Nigerian authorities call herder-farmer clashes. But let's be honest, how many times can something happen before we stop calling it coincidence? When the victims are repeatedly Christian villages, burned churches, murdered priests, the pattern speaks for itself. The tragedy here is that Nigeria's leaders still act as though these warnings are insults instead of wake-up calls. The official response to every global concern is always the same. They don't understand our security complexities, but the world understands enough to see the truth. The same corruption that destroyed the economy has infected the military. Procurement scandals, ghost soldiers, stolen allowances, even reports of weapons meant for the front lines ending up in the hands of terrorists. That's why the war never ends, because every bullet fired is another contract renewed. Every attack becomes another excuse to demand funding. The war has become an industry, and peace would ruin business. So when America sends weapons worth hundreds of millions and still sees villages burning, the anger is justified. No country, no matter how wealthy, wants to fund failure. And this is where it becomes expository.
Alright, my dearest family, that was just one aspect of today's video. And I'm sure that many of us have been hearing the man of God in recent times, say this about, the finishing of the gospel or completing the full preaching of the gospel. Kindly watch this, I'll be right back.
It's like the final lap of the year. And where we haven't reached, we must reach.
Yes, sir.
And then I told you, at the end of December 2025, we will go into extra time. And the Lord has already told me about what to do about extra time.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to discuss that with you December 31st.
Amen. Glory.
I'm telling you about that. So there's no doubt. I mean, why will he be discussing with me what to do about extra time if we're not completing?
Yes, sir.
He knows who complete it.
Yes, sir.
He knows who complete it. Because if we don't complete it, no extra time.
No extra time. Yes, sir.
How'd you go into extra time if you don't get it done? So we get it done, we finish it, end of December 2025, and we will move into extra time with the plan that he has given us.
Amen. Glory.
Listen, my brothers and sisters, Jesus is coming back.
Yes,
Don't let
sir.
anybody deceive you, and don't let the circumstances in the world distract you to remove your focus from that. We work hard like he's coming immediately, like today. And yet, we work hard as though it's a long way. It's coming 100 years away. We have our focus on completing what he told us to do.
Yes, sir.
But we are ready.
Yes.
Like, if it's not today, maybe it's tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, maybe it's the next day. But we're going to keep working.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget, there's a reason why he hasn't come yet. So the king is coming. He's coming.
Yes, sir.
He's coming, and I am excited about
I'm
it.
excited about
He's
it.
coming.
Alright, my dearest family, when I actually saw this video you're about to watch again, of course I posted something like this, when the man of God, Pastor Chris, was addressing the digital ID. So he said this, but I was now wondering, for those that haven't heard the gospel. So I'd like you to share this video to as many people, let them get to hear these things for themselves. For to hit the like button and subscribe. Bye.
So your life now has expiry date. Why? Because they can turn your life off. You are connected to central digital system. What I've just told you is absolute reality. Let no man deceive you. Again, verse 16, Revelation 13. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, in that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you have to be enrolled into that. You have to be subscribed into it. And then another thing they said is your finances will have an expiry date. Oh yeah, it's there. They're not hiding it. It's on their website. The finances will have an expiry date. What are they telling you? You think it's the finances only? No. They're telling you, oh dear, they're telling you your life will have an expiry date. To continue to live, you will subscribe. You now live under their auspices. So, they give you another 5 years to live. At the end of 5 years, you have to get to the nearest office where you must proclaim the Antichrist as Lord. You have to subscribe to his lordship as his lordship pleases. So if they're giving you 2 years, say you have only 2 years to live. So your life now has expiry dates. Why? Because they can turn your life off. You are connected to central digital system. What I've just told you is absolute reality. Let no man deceive you. These are things already pinned down. Don't let them deceive you. Vain words. When I first told you that the vaccines, the COVID vaccines, were done in such a way that they could control the human genome. When I said that they made the human, you're all looking like you never heard me. Didn't you hear me?